What's up, guys? I wanted to try something different. I am going to be doing a Curse of Osiris video towards the end of the week. Just doing an impressions and final thoughts on the whole DLC. But then I heard that the Last Guardian VR demo had dropped, and I wanted to give it a go. So let's do it. Now, The Last Guardian. I haven't really done my favourite game of the year, worst game of the year's video this year. But The Last Guardian was on my... Well, I wouldn't say it's the worst game I've played, but it was very disappointing. The reason I thought it was disappointing was because I just felt like it was a game that was stuck back in time. The controls were like PlayStation 2 style controls. The camera, the camera just didn't work. Trico didn't really respond to me very well. It was just a very, very frustrating game to play, and I really did have to force myself to play it. Really good, idea, and from the guys who made Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. But I was disappointed with it, and it was almost like a game that was, you could tell it was very dated. The story was good, and I think, if I went through and played it again, I'd actually know what I was doing. I got stuck so many times as well. So this is the VR demo, and this is kind of strange because it puts it into scale how big Trico is. And the graphics inside the headset look great. Fucking hell. I always love these demos that they put out for VR. Most of the time it's kind of like the demo's that good that it's like, well, why don't you release a full game of that? Like the Star Wars Battlefront X-Wing mission VR, that was an awesome demo, sitting in an X-Wing fighting the Empire. Bloody hell, it's pretty big. Okay, let's feed him some barrels. Nice. But yeah, VR I absolutely love VR. It's something that I've really, ever since I was a kid, I watched Games Master and I've seen these people with they might as well have been refrigerators on their heads. To have that now in your living room, to be able to play VR is just, and every time you put the headset on and load a game up, it never just ceases to amaze me how immersive it is. It's just insane. I know there's people out there that aren't sold on it yet, and I can totally understand why. I don't think the games are really there yet. I think the games are coming. We've got Skyrim VR's come out, Doom FVR, which I've still yet to play, Resident Evil, the whole of that game in VR. I'm pretty certain that Fallout VR that'll be coming soon. But it's a big price tag. It's a big ask. I think in maybe this time next year there'll be a lot of. I mean, the games are coming. They've announced loads of games, but I prefer the games that aren't rail shooters. I like full game. I'd love Alien Isolation in VR. I think that would be fantastic. But this is cool. It's less frustrating than the actual game itself. I could be quite happy if they released a full VR game of this. But I don't know how it would work because you do get chased by stone statues. But I suppose I should get a wriggle on and do my Game of the Year video and my most disappointing Game of the Year, as we've had the Game Awards. Look what I got here for you. A lovely, nice, juicy barrel covered in semen. Oh. Right. I feel like this could be. Feel almost as if I'm riding Falcor on Neverending Story. Oh wow. Yeah. No, get it before it falls. Ah, dear. There's another one. Oh, you are silly. I remember there was a trophy on that last Guardian game to feed Trico all the barrels, which was near impossible. I'd love to meet the person, if anybody platinumed the last Guardian. Jesus Christ. You should, you have the patience of a saint. This is very nauseating. Getting vertigo sat here looking over the edge. Whoa. I'm gonna have to jump. My God. So see, when you're playing the game, you don't actually you're in the little boy's view now, and this is fucking terrifying to jump and let this big pigeon dog cat thing catch you. Oh my God. Whoa. Let's go. I'm surprised how good the graphics are compared to Skyrim. This would be scary as hell in real life. Jump. Oof, Jesus. That's cool. And that's it. Bloody hell. I'd be quite happy if they released some sort of game with that. If it was a VR only game, and that was certainly less stressful than actually playing the actual game itself. But yeah, it's a nice little demo, free. If you've got PlayStation VR, it's on the PlayStation Store now. You can download it, just to have a little go. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again.